Hey, g'day everyone, it's Tony. Hey, yeah, I just thought I'd jump on in here. I'm pretty excited about the Garmin Alpha XL. Been released for a little while now, but for all the mad keen pig hunters, this is your next level, device if you want to, up your game in the pig hunting world. Yep, this thing is essentially designed for you and your sport as far as pig hunting goes. And look, it's just a cool bloody thing, I tell you. So I guess, what I should point out first is the fact that it's for pig hunting, but it's still a useful device in everyday life. So, it's good for your navigational stuff. We get used to having it on our phones, but this thing you can take with you. Now, a lot of these videos you see them, and they're a 2-hour unboxing and all this sort of stuff. Well, I'm not about that, but I just wanted to show you roughly that you get the device, you get a cigarette lighter to run the thing, and of course it runs on battery, and the batteries are very good in them. Lasts quite a long time, and you get a VHF aerial. So that's the aerial there, and it's a magnetic base. You throw it on the roof of your car when you're going pig hunting, and off you toddle. Now, the other thing I should mention is, if you're one of these guys that have just recently bought the Alpha 200 bundle, that's the Alpha 200 there, and a T20 or the bundle comes with a T20 collar. So that's the collar there. They recently have been released, and the bundles are still available. So if you've been one of those guys to invest in a bundle, you've got an Alpha 200 and a T20 collar. And you can see there, the boys went for a bit of a run last night, and you can see there the squiggly lines, trying to do this one-handed, but yeah, basically, let me see, there you can see, oh, where is it now? I've lost it already. Bear with me, fellas. So you can see where the boys went for a run last night, and there's the dog tracks and the car tracks from last night. Righto, so these all link. So the upside to upping your game with the tablet is these all link back to the Alpha XL. So you can see there where I've got my 2 collars and the Alpha 200, and I've linked them all to the Alpha XL. Now what you can do is you can, you go in here and you set up all your collars, and you can have, I believe, up to 250 collars on here. I'm not sure that anyone would ever have that many, but yes, you can. And you can see that I've got all the collars on at the moment. I've got one that I call Gus the dog, because that's the one he wears when I want to see what he's up to. He does a fair bit of traveling around the joint, but also my second collar, and yes, I know I can't spell collar, is on the left there in green. Now you can go in to the collars, and you can set up the beacon color. You can set up the blink mode, sleep mode, or rescue mode. So you can go in and set up the colors of the blinking lights that are on the bottom of the collars here. So you can give each dog a unique color, and you can see them in the bush. Now I got some footage of the boys that will throw in the video I'm making this separate to what they videoed last night. but you'll get a bit of an eye sense for that once we put that video in between this one. Now, the other thing you can do is set up your groups. So I've got one group set up with the collar, the two collars and the Alpha 200. And then you can share those groups with other Alpha XLs and have them monitored on, if your mate's got one or whatever. You can set up alarms. So in this, because I've got the collars in a certain position, they think it's the collar of the dog is actually treed, but it's just sitting on the seat beside me, right? So it's pretty cool. Now, like I said before, you'd think about, you'd certainly, for the price, you'd say, oh, it's a lot of money just for monitoring your dogs. But the idea is that you have this in your buggy, but because it's so easy to cart around, you can basically throw it in your buggy, you can throw it in your car, and the reason why I'm saying it's not just for your dogs, it has all these other features as well. So you can actually get what they call a BCF 50. It's a Garmin camera, and you can connect cameras to them, right? You've got your altimeter, barometer, and compass, right? So you can bring that up. You can bring up your inReach. You can bring up all the channels of the devices. So, there's the IDs of the collars that I use. So and then the ID of the actual Alpha XL. So you can identify what you've got connected. You can connect what they call a Garmin power switch, which allows you to switch off, if you've got a camper set up, you can turn on your lights, you can control fans, you can do whatever you want straight from the screen of this thing. It connects wirelessly to it. So that's a really cool feature if you've got this installed in your camper setup. So, it's got a lot going on. You got your pitch and roll for in your buggy. And of course, this hasn't been calibrated, but there you go, calibrated. Gives you your pitch and roll. You can do a route planner. You can see what satellites you're working off. So we're down to a 3 meter accuracy, right? It's got a track back feature. So if you've been somewhere and you want to go back the same way, you can use that. Has a track recorder. So you can actually record the track, and I use this a lot in the truck when I go traveling. So yeah, pretty cool. And you can export those files in KML or I'm trying to think of the other one. No, I can't think of it right now. It might come to me. It gives you two formats you can export it in, and you can also pull up your weather. So I've got this connected to the house Wi-Fi at the moment. So yeah, you can get the weather straight off for wherever you're, wherever you've got it as your place. If you want to go at a city and go Mackay, right? And there's the closest tower, and it'll update the weather. But what you can also do is bring up the radar, the weather radar on, and of course nothing. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today, so there's no rain or anything on the radar, but it would show you the radar on there. So I reckon that's pretty cool. Plus, it gives you storm alerts, window, well, we don't have not much chance of getting any snow up here or a tornado, but maybe a cyclone might come up. Gives you some road conditions, can give you warnings about road conditions, a whole bunch of stuff. Now, also, sorry, I missed that. And you can actually connect it to your phone as well. So you can, you know, do hands-free calling straight off the device as well. I haven't got that paired at the moment, but yeah, so pretty cool. But also, you can still use the thing as a navigation tool, right? So this is my joint down here. And the thing, if you, with a subscription, you can actually subscribe and get what they call bird's eye view maps. And you know, what I like about this thing is it's so sensitive and quick responsive with your finger touch. Even gives you like contours. So, you know, you can see the mountainsides and all the fun stuff, right? So there's the collars, everything on there, right? But not only that, but you can also navigate with it. So it just works like a normal navigational tool. So if you just want directions to an address, you can do that. It's just that easy. You can bring up your driving, just straight up driving maps, right? You can bring up your satellite images. You can just go to your base map. There's all these things that you can add. Contour lines if you want contour lines, all that sort of stuff. Now the other thing, I think I've mentioned this before on the Tread XL. You can go and download the satellite images. So if you're out pigging and you know, you just want to know what's going on around the place, or you know, you've just gone like, so I'll just go to some random area. So let's go to Townsville for argument's sake. Zoom in, and I'm pigging in Townsville, right? You can just zoom into Townsville, click up here, tell it you want the satellite image, like that, go back, and then click on download, and it'll start downloading the satellite image for Townsville. And you can see it's only, I've only zoomed into a small area to make this quick for you. But it'll zoom in, and you can download the satellite image for wherever you are in the bush. As long as you've got phone service, you can connect it to, create a hotspot, connect it to your phone, and get it going. Now it's just about done. Right, so that's done now. Now if we go back to Townsville, just, where are we? Scroll around, see how easy it moves around. That's what I like about it. And then we go to Townsville. Right, there's Townsville. We go to the map layers, and then we click on satellite, and there you go. There's Townsville. And you can zoom in, have a go at it. Like, how good is that? Right? And you've got a satellite image of Townsville. Now, you do have to subscribe to this with Garmin, but it's a one-off fee. Well, when I say that, it's once a year fee. So they continually update it and upgrade it. So I guess you got to pay for that service. But, you know, check out how good that is. You know, you can literally, you know, see everything. So yeah, that's you know, that's all the features of it. And of course, you know, with the like I think I already mentioned that you can muck around and yeah, set up your groups, set up your colours, set up your beacon colours, the whole bit. Now let me see if I can bring it up. The boys went out pigging last night, and where are we? See if I can find it real quick. There you go. So there you go. They went for a run around the paddock, and it keeps those tracks. So you can see that the green line is the Alpha XL itself. The blue line is one of the dogs. So you know, it kept the track going, and the boys went out. They got a couple of pigs last night, so they're pretty happy. But yeah, look, we'll just throw in a couple of features of couple of the videos from there last night in amongst this here as I'm talking, so you can see what's going on. But yeah, Alpha XL, you want to up your game on pig hunting when you're heading out in your bike or your quad or your side by side, I suppose. You know, pretty cool bit of kit. Yeah, and I haven't even scratched the surface of the features really of all this stuff. But yeah, I really like it. And you can even get the survey marks, add survey marks of the box, you know. Shows you a whole bunch of stuff, I'll tell you. But yeah, pretty cool bit of kit. We've got them in the shop, Serena 4-wheel drive and outdoor centre. If you're interested in it, mate, drop in and yeah. Hope to have some more videos about them with the boys trying them out. Gonna send this one out as a demo, and hopefully get some more video on it. Too easy. Alpha XL, Garmin Alpha XL, cool as catch it. Nah, we really like it. I love it, and you can connect it to your Alpha 200. You can connect it to your T25 and your T20s, and they're also backward compatible to the T15s and T10s. So yeah, you know, you don't have to throw your old collars away. You can bring them up and connect them to these Alpha XLs and your Alpha 200. So yeah, if you want to up your game, Alpha XL in the shop now. Cool as. Cheers. Bye.